Our theme is committed to quality. Our products are superior compared to other countries. This sector dominated by other Asian and African countries. Their prices are lower than ours because they're into volume business. But we always concentrate on quality. As a result, we have been able to export our products to over 30 destinations in the globe. Physical interaction with the international customers, I mean eye-to-eye contact, it's very difficult to win a customer in this sector because when we export product, we must meet the end customers in those countries. So it entails a lot of investments because we have to travel and we have to meet them in person and we have to convince that our products are superior compared to other countries. Like this sector dominated by other Asian countries and African countries also, like Tanzania, Madagascar, Indonesia, Vietnam. Their prices are lower than our always because they are into volume business, but we always concentrate on quality. So when it comes to Ceylon cinnamon, it's an endemic plant. Only Sri Lanka has Ceylon cinnamon. Then we have pepper. We have the highest piperine content in the world, and we have the best cloves in Sri Lanka. So because of the quality of our products, we can claim a premium prices. But the problem is we have not positioned these products rightly in the mind of customers in the world. So we have the best offers from Sri Lanka. So not to be price sensitive, just think of the quality aspects of the products also. So as a result, we go and communicate this to the customers in different countries, like especially Europe. Europe is very particular in quality. That's why they buy our organic product. And in USA market, once we convince the quality, they are ready to buy. So when it comes to capturing new markets, like I said, we have to spend. It's in the sense capital is required. So that is the biggest challenge. So and also when we participate in international exhibitions, directors, we have to travel because there's a language barrier, right? In certain countries, if we do not express it to suit their language, then there will be like no reception of our product. So likewise, we have to travel and we have to spend. Also, once we deliver the first order, the repeat orders come only the customer is satisfied. So we have to keep the value chain integration nicely, and we have now strongly been maintaining the value chain integration. We have about 120 farmers, very strong backward integration in the value chain. Our supply network is very powerful. I would say within 2 years, achieving 120 suppliers is a milestone. Actually, no, I think no one has that capacity at the moment. Companies passing through a time where the country is experiencing a big economic crisis, so it has impacted us a lot. Instability of the foreign exchange and US dollar fluctuation. Now we have almost lost about 40-50 million rupees due to this dollar recent depreciation, because we have quoted to the customers at the rate of 360. All of a sudden the dollar fell 300, 280 level. So those things are in the macro environment, but if we cannot sustain, then a lot of problems. So what we thought the best strategy at the moment is holding into vision, not obstacles. That is my motto. We must hold onto the vision instead of obstacles. So we have been managing this crisis as a company. We have been trying to negotiate with banks and try to get the US dollar fixed, like that is hedging. And customers also have been convinced. Currently the country is experiencing economic crisis, so we try to negotiate with the prices and try to get a better price from them. And also I said we have losses, so it's a blessing in disguise also, because the competition from Sri Lanka has become less due to this crisis period. Some are not making any offers to international customers, so instead of, like I said, considering these as obstacles, we try to win new customers during this period by making good offers. As a country, since we all are struggling, the best way of coming out of this problem to export as much as possible. So if exporters get discouraged at the moment, I don't think the country will have a future. So that's why we try to endure this and try to get over. We are competing with international customers, so we have to always distinguish our offers compared to the other regions like Vietnam, Indonesia, Madagascar. So we emphasize always the values of Sri Lankan commodities, in the sense the quality of the commodity. Say for example, if you compare cinnamon and its immediate substitute cassia, so we have the best cinnamon which has the lowest coumarin percentage in the world. So consuming high coumarin is carcinogenic. So we emphasize these factors. In Europe, the Ceylon cinnamon is famous over cassia because already the knowledge has been passed to them. But in some other areas in the world, due to the lack of awareness, they are not buying Ceylon cinnamon due to high price of it. But we must compare these products. Say for example, Ceylon pepper. We have over 6% piperine content, but in Vietnam it has, I think, lower than 3. Their price is almost $2. Ours is $6, 3 times higher than their price. But if we rightly communicate the value of these products, customers are ready to pay a premium. So that has been one strategy, and the other one is, over the years the Sri Lankan companies have been only exporting products as bulk products, no value addition. We have gone into value addition, and instead of bulk exports, we do powdering, and we do oil extraction, and we do retail packing. Likewise, we add value to the product. So value addition is, I think, the best way of enhancing the value of a product. Also, I must say, retaining the best employees in the company. The know-how and the experience of employees have a very vital role in this sector. So if we look after them well, always there is a benefit. So I think we are basically managing everyone in the value chain. That has been one of the key success of the company. I would say we are into both. Moving up the value chain is one strategy, because initially we entered with coconut related products, then came into spices, now herbs, like enhancing the portfolio. Also in the value chain, we have been increasing the number of suppliers, number of the farmers, and they have been given education about the quality standards, and we are trying to have CSR programs with them. We have initiated a good CSR program recently with the farmers, and they accept. If we rightly tell them the importance of maintaining the quality, they are ready to listen. The thing is that important message has not been communicated so far to the farmers. They also prevent making mixtures and making the product the quality diluted. If they educated well on the importance of quality, they are ready to listen. Likewise, we have discussions with farmers and suppliers, and we have a supplier convention. We had one very recently, and we have communicated the importance of sticking into the quality aspects of the product. So while maintaining that, and we are in the forward integration, we have been signing contract with international customers. 2 years, 3 years period, we have now signed up with our customers. So basically, we are now strong in both ends of the value chain. So value chain development is one of the key areas, and also expanding into other related, I would call it related diversification. Our strategy is to enhance the product portfolio in related products. So through that, we want to capitalize on the increase in the export value. Bespice Private Limited and Lineage Exports Private Limited. The history goes back to 2020. Bespice Private Limited and Lineage Exports Private Limited both were conceived in my mind after being exposed into this FMCG sector and spice sector for more than 15 years, based on the experience that I have obtained by working in the corporate sector and in the spice sector after being elected as the secretary to the Spice Council in Sri Lanka. So I thought I must have something of my own. So I shared this idea with my colleague Ravi Dhananjay. So he's also presently a director of the company. So we two started this in 2021, and it has been almost now 2 years since we established the company. But within this small period of time, we have traveled comparatively a substantial distance in this sector. So now we are generating about 10 million US dollars every year to the country. So as forex, so we are happy of what we have progressed so far. Brand proposition, I would like to we are committed to quality, because most of the problem Sri Lankan entrepreneurs are encountering in the export sector is that they are not adhering into the quality. So our theme is committed to quality. As a result, we have been able to now export our products to over 30 destinations in the globe. So we are present in almost every continent of the world map, and also our clientele exceeds over 100 good clients in Europe, America, and Dubai and Middle East, and our neighbors India. I would say if one is committed to its quality, and also if they adhere into the standards, the chances are very high in winning in this sector. So currently we are, as a company, we have been certified by Control Union Netherlands as an organic exporter. So we have EU gas that and USDA standards for exporting organic spices from Sri Lanka. Apart from that, we have been certified by Control Union as a ISO 9001 to 2001 certified company, and also we have obtained GMP, HACCP. So as far as the quality is concerned, we think we are delivering the best spices to the world from Sri Lanka. So our products basically are fall into three categories. One is spices, that is our core product. When it comes to spices, we have Ceylon cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, black pepper, mace, white pepper, ginger, turmeric, almost all the spices that we grow in Sri Lanka. And herbs, we do moringa, curry leaf, and then butterfly pea, hibiscus. These are going under herbs, and all other coconut related products, desiccated coconut, virgin coconut oil. So we are exporting all three in these two companies, Bespice Private Limited and Lineage Exports Private Limited. Lineage Export Private Limited is mainly into herbs and coconut. Bespices is dealing with spices. Within a very short span of time, we have been able to capture the international market. So that is through the commitment, I would say. We entered into the market when an economic crisis is in the country. So while facing the economic crisis, we have participated in 3-4 international exhibitions and workshops, and we have made direct clients in those countries. Likewise, we have been able to increase our volume and the value of the company also. When it comes to export development, government agencies and government institutes have also a big role to play. So recently we were chosen by Export Development Board to represent Sri Lanka at the Biofac International Exhibition at Nuremberg in Germany. Participating in these exhibitions give an opportunity for us to find new customers. So being a growing company, EDB chose us to represent the company there, and also we have now been chosen by them to represent the food exhibition in USA also. So likewise, if we get the government support, increase exports in the country, I think we are confident that we can win the international market against the other competitive countries. As I said earlier, since we are in an economic crisis, the government should give special attention to the export sector. Everything depends on the exports when it comes to foreign exchange management. So at least if government tries to give concessions or extra benefits to the exporters, at the moment I think it is always something encouraging us to travel fast.